Hello everyone, I really want to start this real quick before we read chapter 5. So, I read the guy, Warden Scribbler. The way he's writing, he's writing, this is a whole series. Like, this isn't just this. Like, you see these, I thought there was only 14 chapters, story over. But dude, I'm getting invested with this. So this 13 is down. Takes place after this, right? There's Lupa of the Lake, which is just a side story, it doesn't matter, the timeline. But then there's Jokes on Me, which is the origin how they were. She put a prank, a love letter, on Lincoln and Lucy's pillows as a joke. And that's how they get together. And then this takes place after that. And this is how their relationship. So it starts... I'm going to get rid of this tab. I'm not reading that shit. But it starts with her, Luann, putting a joke on their pillows. Them actually loving, fucking, having children. Them getting... then this is part of their family getting back with, their... whatever. I don't know the plot of this one. I only read the description. I'm not reading the chapters yet until I finish. With 13 kids, and then this is just a side story, no timeline implications. It's just Lupa having fun in the lake, which I'll read that when I get to it, really. But dude, this is a whole franchise. I already messaged him. I'm gonna share DMs. I know. I'm gonna share DMs. Right here, Warden Scribbler. So, the 13 Kids series and the side stories are straight heat. Please pick up more chapters and these stories exploring the different characters. I have some more. I've got a lot of unpublished Lucy Kahn stories, but I like to almost finish the story before I publish it. I got like 5 different stories in the works, not including Lupa of the Lake. Thanks, keep up the great work. And I didn't see this. I swear to God, I didn't see this. I just heard it responded. Who's your favorite kid of Lincoln and Lucy? Probably Luxury. Luxury's pretty chill. Who's the I gotta read more before I finish this question, which we'll do right now. 13 Kids of Lincoln and Lucy, Chapter 5. Here we go. Lucy sat on Lincoln's lap. They looked at their sister Lori. I get it. You guys are in love, but like in front of your sister, even, incestuous relationship, whether you care or not, you gotta understand that probably makes them fucking uncomfortable. So what's it like having 13 kids, said Lori. It's great. I get quite a lot of enjoyment from being a mother, said Lucy. They were all very easy to take care of as babies, lots of staring, not much crying, said Lincoln. Oh, like Lucy, said Lori. Lucy didn't cry at all. Some of them did cry. Lupa and Lily would cry randomly, but they are very cute, said Lincoln. It's weird, said Lori. We've made an agreement, said Lucy, narrowing her eyes behind her bangs. It's not about that. It's weird that I think I might actually be okay with it. Not just pretending. Good, your morals are falling away on this asinine taboo on incest, said Lucy. So what did the other 3 think, said Lori. Luna's very happy with us. She's been teaching London and Luxury how to play the piano, said Lincoln. Lola is actually a pretty good goth model, said Lucy, holding a picture. She's in fishnets and a little black dress. And if you need to find Lisa and you're not the government or anyone else she's being mad, she's in the walls, said Lincoln. Oh yeah, I heard about that. She informed the family that she wasn't dead. We did have a funeral, though. She had a beeper if we need to contact her, said Lori. You can go see her if you want, said Lucy, opening a hidden door, revealing one of the twins. Come here, little eavesdroppers. Bring her to the science one, said Lucy, pointing at Lori. Nodded and pulled her into the walls. Get it. You really made the situation, said Luann. Yeah, come along to the parlor, said Luxury, bringing her into the room. Oh yes, my related incest spiders. I'm glad you haven't bitten his head off, Lucy, said Luann. It is praying mantises. Spiders kill and eat their mates. I love Lincoln too much to kill him, said Lucy. So what brings you here, said Lincoln. So I am blackballed everywhere, said Luna. What did you do, said Lincoln. It was just a few off-color jokes, and I actually told some blue jokes at a church gathering I was hired at. Well, I may or may not have made out with a teenager who I totally thought was older. What the fuck, said Luann. So you got canceled, said Lucy bluntly. Yes, I did, said Luann. You did get a lot more riskier after we left, said Lincoln. What was I supposed to do when I found out my little brother and sister are fucking each other? Then you sent all those birth announcements, so we know you were doing it a lot. So yeah, my comedy got darker, said Luann. That's gotta be really, like, now that I think about it in that way, like when people say, oh, I'm trying, you know what that means. We all know what that means. Basically, it's a nice family-friendly way of saying, we're having sex, expect a kid soon. Why does our love brother you that much, said Lincoln. Why, Lucy? She's your sister. Why not Ronnie and her giggles, said Luann. Ronnie Ann and I just didn't work out. She's too far away. I didn't like the competitiveness and the standoffness. Lucy gets that. Giggles is honestly, I don't know anything about her, but I know everything about Lucy, and I love that. Knowing everything about your spouse, said Lincoln. The intimacy is so very good. I love that I never knew a time without him. He's so cute and loving. He's the perfect husband and father. He also beds me at least twice a day. Don't tell me, what's the term beds? What does the term... Is that a term? Man, I know what that is. I know what that is. And I know what a bed is. Maybe into bed. Oh, it's okay. I see. I thought it was like that. No, you know what? I was fucking right. Yeah, shit's freaky. I agree. What the hell? Oh, I pushed F12, not F11. Oops. I don't think you would tell your... I don't... Even, brother, like, incest not, I don't think you should tell... Oh, casually, yeah, we have sex twice a day. Like, what the fuck? Don't tell me that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. The intimacy is so very good, Underman. Those are nice words, but nothing will change that. It's still freaky. Knowing what you did, that you have 13 kids. How many issues do they have? Said Luann. Other than the twins being conjoined, nothing. They are still mad about us separating them, though, said Lincoln. Lots of non-issue genetic mutations, though. Lincoln's white hair, my black hair. We only had one blonde child. I don't think any of us can tan some freckle, said Lucy. A lot of them have Lucy's slower heart rate, but that isn't an issue. Oh, Lupa has sharper canines, said Lincoln. Where are your Siamese twins, said Luann. In the walls, most likely. They really like secret passageways. They became carpenters to build them. They're very good carpenters, said Lincoln, going up to the wall and opening it to reveal the twins. They've been liking to eavesdrop recently, too, said Lucy. Leodan is paying us. We are saving up for milling machines so we can make our own hinges, said Laura and Layla in unison. Luann is frightened. Lincoln and Lucy giggle. A lot of the sisters are here. Lori, Luna, and Lisa, said Lincoln. I support our relationship now along with Lola, said Lucy. Luann started. Where's my old roommate? The music room with London, playing the... I'm not saying that, said Lincoln. Let's go see her, said Lucy. They made their way to the music room, and it has 3 large instruments and an organ and a piano. There were also various smaller instruments. Luann was playing God Save the Queen, and London was singing. God save our gracious king, God save the king. It's Queen. Jesus Christ, Landon. Sang London. My name is Landon, and the name in here is London. What? Good one, little dude. Right on, said the rocker pianist. Luna, you're happy, said Luann. Yeah. They looked morose and creepy, but bundles of joy, and their little Halloween candies. I heard about the church incident. It was pretty rock and roll, said Luna. But why are you happy? The Moon Goats broke up. You broke up with Sam. Why are you happy? Said Luann. Oh, I can answer that. Lincoln is back in our life. Plus, every single one of our kids has aspects of Lincoln, said Lucy. We've been missing him, but I think we've also been missing Lucy. Yeah, my band broke up, but I'm back together with a more important one, said Luna. Jesus. I want to spot at the local casino as a comedian. I accept whatever, as long as I'm back in your lives, said Luann. Good, now April Fool's in the house, and you have to accept me and Lincoln's sexual... Jesus, that's your fucking sister. That's your fucking sister. I mean, you know, I fuck a ton of bitches. I swear to God. On my kids' lives, I swear I fuck up a ton of bitches, but no, I don't. But if I did, I would not be telling any family members about that shit. I would not be going to my grandma and be like, guess what, grandma? So I had her on all fours, right? And I had my knees up, ass down, right? She was facing away. I would not be like that shit, dude. I remember when my friend got his girlfriend, right? And they had their 1-year anniversary. It was all cute. I was like, happy anniversary, dude. And then the next morning, you know what this motherfucker does? The next morning, when he comes into the breakfast table, he says, so, I had her like this. And he starts to use hand gestures. And we're all like, alright, dude. Like, hey, no. Shut the fuck up. None of us want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Disgusting. If I'm doing it, it's a different thing, though. I'm not like him. My body is attractive Not my face though, my body though. You know what I mean? I don't care for my face appearance, so I just put on muscle instead. So I do have muscle. I got chest muscle. I got back muscle. I got a weird chest bone though, so you can't like lay on me, you know. Sorry, no emo bitches laying on my chest. I just can't do it. I'm gonna poke you with my chest bone. My chest bone basically sticks out. So if you sit on my lap and you like your back to my chest, kind of lay on me, you're gonna get poked in the back. You're also gonna get poked in the ass, but that's unrelated. I'm way off topic. We're towards the bottom. Good, no April Fools in this house. You have to accept me and Lincoln's sexual relationship. We don't film these secrets too much in the open. Don't bring it up unnecessarily, said Lucy. Oh, and be careful on that day. The twins' idea of an April Fool's joke is trapping you in one spot for the entire day. Oh, Lucy, remember you had something you wanted to say, said Lincoln. Yes, I wanted you to know we put the zest in incest. Get it? What the fuck? Luann laughed. She doubled over in pain as she kept laughing. Leah then threw open the door. You're not Lori. Oh, whatever, said the detective, snapping a picture of Luann. This is the comedian one, right? I hear you have quite the rap sheet, said Leah then, shaking the Polaroid. I plead the fifth, said Luann through giggles. Yeah. Oh, you look very good in this picture, said Leah then, showing her the picture. Oh, I look so happy. That settles it. Can I park my comedy camper on this property somewhere? Inquired Luann. Yeah, we have 15 acres, so if I find a spot to put it, I'm going to go check up on the others, said Lincoln, opening a hatch in the wall. He made his way down to Lisa's new room. He then knocked on the door. Oh, Lincoln, I've already moved in. I'm going to give you a tour of my crib. Lori helped me immensely, said Lisa, letting him in. This is my sleeping pod. It has optimal lighting conditions for sleeping and sound deadening capabilities, said Lisa. This is her kitchenette. We went for a more down-to-earth kind of feeling, said Lori. It looked very homey, like a very condensed version of their childhood kitchen. This is my stereo system. It can play 8 tracks, vinyls of all sizes and speeds, cassettes, MP3, wax cylinders, and even CDs. And I also sound deadened in this room. And besides it is my music collection. I also have a ghetto blaster, said Lisa, gesturing to a big music player, and a small boombox in comparison, along with the shelving units. The other room is my lab. It's pretty standard right now, but as per the agreement, any explosions or explosion potential will be done out in the grounds, so it's mostly geared for analyzation, said Lisa. The lab was filled with microscopes and other science equipment. Oh, and I almost forgot, I jacked into the surveillance system, and it was sent to my watch, so I have plenty of time to disappear if someone comes around. Now, eldest sister, pick something and let's jam, said Lisa. She did, and the 3 siblings started dancing to the best thing ever. This is straight gas. This whole franchise is straight gas. It's weird in like a really good way. My three things, right? I want to read stories that are either super interesting, and by interesting it could also be unique, it doesn't really matter. Creative, all those, same umbrella. Weird, it's just completely weird out there, and this would be weird. The whole franchise thing is interesting, and more importantly, man, I'm not saying these stories are bad, but I'm saying that these, specifically the grammar, the setup, some of it's bad, and some of the structure was bad too. No, not the structure, the topics. I'm talking about like, hey, you gotta be okay. Like if I was getting a roommate, right, with my girlfriend, right, if my boy wanted to be a roommate for me, right, and I had a girlfriend, I'd be like, before you become a roommate in my apartment or my house, whatever. You gotta be okay with me and my girlfriend fucking every single night. 3 rounds. She's loud, alright? Because I make her head hot. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be okay with me fucking her. She's also my sister, and we put the zest in incest. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking so that I can record chapter 6 so we can get to those other side stories. I'm so excited. Alright, see you.